This is the episode I've been waiting for. This is the episode I have been waiting for. If this is going to be Love Island games, let's play some MFing games, y'all. This is what it looks like to be a power couple. Not this bull, let's send one other person in and let's save someone and let's randomly pick a person. This is what you do as a power couple. Woo, y'all. Yeah, this was it for me. Okay, I feel like I need a cigarette. Ain't that what people do? They be like, "Woo, I need a cigarette now." Like this, y'all. Like I need a shot. I can't drink right now because a little heart condition I got. But oh my god, like I would love like what? Okay, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. I'm Tammy. This is Tammy Talks. This is Love Island Games, Season 1, Episode 13. I need 37 of you right now to go hit that subscribe button. If you have not already, hit that subscribe button. 37 of y'all. That's it. 37 of you. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button. We averaging roughly four thou wow an episode. That's every night. So, y'all are all not subscribed. So, 37 of y'all. Okay, let's go ahead and get into it. And then, like the video, comments, whatever. So, the boys are deliberating on who they're going to send home. Remember, it's between Carrington, Ray, and... Jesus, who was it between? Hold on, let me scroll up. Carrington, Ray, and Jack. All right. So we knew Jack was not going to go home because Eow said not on my watch. Johnny said not on my watch for Ray, but Johnny also wanted to save Carrington. This is my whole thing. Johnny, you said yourself Carrington has only been here for 2 days. So yeah, he can go. You ain't seen this man in however long. Them 2 days y'all had together, dap it up, homie. Love you, bruh. But he can really go home. And thus and such, they send home Carrington. Johnny was sobbing. You just saw this man. Y'all said you're not being emotional enough. No. Carrington has been there 2 days, y'all. Carrington can go. Johnny, say the drama for your mama. Them tears were unnecessary. So next up, we have the ladies. So it's between Jess, Kira, and Justine. Nah. I keep wanting to call that girl Justine. Justina. Y'all know my vote. It quiet as it's kept, loud as it's known. It should have been Jess. Should have been Jess. She doesn't even have a piece of a connection. But y'all didn't want her to go out like that. We knew Justine wasn't moving. They sent home Kira. I was shocked. I was very shocked. So that told me that Kira must not be as close to Sally as she is to Justine. But okay. Kira's a real one though, because she took it in stride. When Imani told her sorry, she said, "You don't apologize. You did what you had to do. That's how you're supposed to play the game. We are all here to play a game, right? At the end of the day, we are all here to make sure that we stay on the island. So don't apologize for doing what you needed to do." Kira lost the 5 points. I mean, she gained the 5 points that she lost by saying, "My dad's just black." We're never just black, sweetheart. We're never just black. We are black, okay? Say it with some pride. Say it with your chest. Put a little bass in your voice. Don't demean that side of your family because it's not exotic enough for you. But, she's gone, so we ain't got to hear about it no more. So we then get Mike and Imani. So they're talking, and Mike is like, "Look, I can tell that you and Ray got a connection, okay? I can tell that y'all have love for each other. I can tell that y'all have real feelings for each other. It would be foolish, asinine, if you will, of me to go ahead and, try to keep pursuing something with you." So all of y'all that set up in the comments, "Armani's giving off her energy. She should have told Ray. She should have told Mike." No. So clearly Imani has been doing her due diligence and doing what needed to be done to let Mike know that her heart is with Ray. Some of y'all owe my girl an apology. Meanwhile, while this is happening, Liberty gets a text. Her and Callum have won a night at the Hideaway. Yay! So I thought that they were going to be, homie lover friends that night, but they had other plans. So they get a text that they can mix up the couples ahead of tomorrow's challenge. I have the power to recouple everybody. I said, this is what the fuck I'm talking about. This is a power couple. I want to say accomplishment. That's not the right word. This is a power couple dream, right? They didn't do a good job with the recoupling, but this is a power couple dream. Meanwhile, we have Ray and Imani. So they're talking. Imani tells him, how nervous she felt seeing him vulnerable. She don't want him to go. She lets him know, the way you've been acting that conversation, how everything went hurt my feelings. Ray apologizes for how he communicated. Healthy growth, if you will. Okay, that's all we needed, the growth of it all. Some of y'all men be really showing how toxic y'all are in the comments. I ain't gonna say y'all names because y'all know who y'all are, but y'all be showing how toxic y'all are in the comments, like for real. It's like y'all don't even try. Y'all don't even try to hide it, but okay. So Ray apologizes for his thwarted communication. And she then tells him, look, maybe I need to prioritize my feelings more and, close things off when it comes to everybody else. If we were to recouple, what that thing look like for you? So they decide that if they ever recouple back together, they are going to close things off and make it official for the one time. This is a conversation that y'all could have had a day or two ago. But water under the bridge. I still think that Ray is very moody. I still think that Ray is very sensitive and over emotional. And I think when men behave like that, it's because they are trying to push down their inner fuckboy. Based on what y'all are saying about Ray from some of the other shows he's been on, I think that my spidey sense is correct. So we then get to Callum the next morning is telling the guys about the hideaway. Off rip, Johnny was like, did you get a text? I said, get right to it. Callum lies right through his teeth like they not gonna find out later. And Callum looked like he was lying though. We didn't get a text. I was waiting on a text. We didn't get a text. I was waiting on a text. We didn't get a text. You look guilty, my guy. You look guilty, Callum. But Callum said, we ain't getting no text. What you talking about? I was cranking up. Callum has grown on me, right? I think he will be super, super fun to hang out with. So Mara comes back. Where's the other lady? Wasn't there somebody else? Maya. Is it Maya? Maya Jama? Isn't that her? Where's she been? Mara comes back and she's with a gentleman named Kim that got his teeth freshly whitened before coming onto the show. So Kim explains that Callum and Libby, as he called her, that Callum and Libby got a text with the power to recouple everyone. Everyone. So everybody is, because now it's dramatic because it's like some of y'all been really sitting comfortable. And now we about to shake some shit up, okay? So they decide to pair Imani with Ayel. Now I want y'all to pay attention and remember. Go back and look if you want. Imani is one of the only people, one of the few and far in between that didn't break a sweat, that didn't overreact, that didn't look nervous, that didn't get shook at the prospect of being paired with somebody that she did not or that she hasn't competed with. I want y'all to keep that in mind because my good sis knows that she has been carrying the weight and Ray's lighting the ass. You know what I mean? Ray is a smart man. Let's keep it a buck. Ray is a smart man. He is smaller than some of the other men that are there. So it's not that Ray has been carrying Imani. Imani's been carrying her. She's been carrying that team. Sally is partnered with Ray. I thought that was okay. I mean, they like the same size. So then we have Jess is with Mike, and they thought that they were doing that to kind of even out everything. Courtney gets to stay with Johnny, and they said because Johnny hasn't had a fair shake. So you have one of the strongest men in there, a top competitor, and you think that it's okay to keep him with who he's with because he hasn't had a fair shake? Why? Because he's been fucking over the bitches and they've been calling his ass out? Okay, Callum. Whatever, sir. So what got me is when Courtney got to stay with Johnny. Jack and Justine were still there. So now they hugging and, haha, we still together. And then somebody was like, hey, have you seen this egg? Whoosh. Egg on the face. And I cackled. Not because I don't like Justine or not because I don't like Jack, but it was like, why would y'all even get that confident to think that they can mix everybody up, but they're not going to include themselves in the mix? So Callum is partnered with Justine. She looks nervous. She looks nervous. Jack is visibly pissed. And I don't know why. You haven't won anything so far, Jack. And I get it. I get it, y'all, before y'all come screaming in the comments that yes, but there are connections and couples. I get that. But we're looking at this right here. It's about the challenge specifically. So the way that some of them that have not been winning to be looking as if, Lord have mercy, now I'm going to lose for sure when you've been losing already. The nerve, the audacity. So we find out that the losing couple of each round is going to be vulnerable. So they're going to go head to head. I feel like every challenge is overly complicated, but basically the men are standing on a 2x4 and they are up suspended in the air a little bit, probably about a foot or two, and they are walking along a rope to put down these gold bars. Where do you get the bars? The women dressed up as mermaids are pulling themselves up this like incline that's wet, has seaweed, probably a little bit musty too. They're pulling themselves up this incline to get these bars that are based on the questions that the guys are asking. They then grab the bar, slide on down the decline now, give it to the men who have to walk the tightrope and stack everything up in order while walking themselves back on the tightrope. I said, this bullshit here. Who's coming up with these games? Hire me. I got some games we can do. But this right here, I just feel like on top of the fact that some of them, these are the games that they're going to play. So, first round, Jess and Mike versus Sally and Ray. Ray being light in the ass is an advantage because Mike's big ass was shaking that board. Mike was shaking that board by Ray being a smaller man. Sally and Ray end up winning. Sally is trash at games. Sally is not good for the challenges. Sally is there strictly for the vibes, maybe to get her a little piece of ass if she can. But the games are not her strong her strong point. She could barely get to the damn rope. I said, y'all knew. Remember the sun set on Sally last time trying to climb up something wet, and she ain't got her feet to use this time either. Okay, but Sally and Ray won. So then we have EL and Imani versus Jack and Liberty. That language barrier almost whooped Imani and EL's ass. You hear me? So the question was another word for ass. So she gets Fanny. He was like, no, that's a woman's purse. I said, what? And at first I wanted to say, yeah, what's going on with you? And then finally Kim was like, is that American? There's no American host. So they don't know. And then I think finally somebody was like, yes, it's American. So we do that. And then Imani and EL won. You know why? Because Imani can pull her weight with any man. Put some respect on my girl's name. Again, she is one of the only people that did not pitch a fit when it came out they were going to be recoupled. But I digress. Finally, we have Callum and Justine versus Johnny and Courtney. Johnny immediately lost his first block. Johnny's like very top heavy for a man. You can tell that he's like really doing this, not too much on leg day, but he's really doing the biceps and triceps and the seps of it all, right? So he's so strong with the rope that he kept knocking his over. Callum, on the other hand, was as stealth as Lupin. Y'all watch Lupin? Fantastic show. So Callum is really, really stealth with it. Callum has 3 blocks. Johnny has 1. Callum, instead of just standing there and holding the string, which is what I thought he was going to do, wanted to go, for the grand prize, I guess. And he tried to stack 4. He knocked them down. They were down to 1. Johnny had 3. So Johnny held his, and Johnny and Courtney won. I said, I'll be damned. I feel like they had the best battle. I was into it. Just go team, go. Go. Like, I was into it. So I was into it. This was a good challenge. Not mad at the challenge. Not mad at the challenge at all. So we get back to the to the house. Get back to the house. And let's be honest. The way that some of these people were saying it's not fair, like Mike was mad, this wasn't fair because, I was going to do this. No. Here's the thing. The same with Jack. The way that Jack was mad, you'd have thought that Jack has been in the top the entire time. Jack, you and Justine are hanging on by the fact that Justine must be popular with the other Islanders. So let's not even act, sir, as if y'all have just been doing the damn thing in the challenges. Y'all have been dead ass in the middle the entire time. So Jack is like, this is just bullshit. Why would you want to make it fair and blah, blah, blah? What do you mean? What do you mean? Let's keep it a bug. You're just mad because you lost. You didn't want to be with Liberty because Liberty has been losing a lot of challenges. You had no faith in Liberty. Thus, you didn't have faith in yourself. Thus, and such, that's really why y'all lost. It was the confidence of it all, or the lack thereof. I did not like that because Jack was really acting as if it was Liberty's fault when you were the fool up there holding the string. So now Justine is stressed because both of us are in the bottom. Yes, with another couple. The bottom couples are Jess and Mike, Jack and Liberty, Callum and Justine. Let's keep it a buck. We know that Jess and Mike, if it were to be this type of vote with just the safe couples, it's gonna be them. Maybe I need to watch Justine's season. I'm not seeing the hype with her. I feel like she don't talk. We don't see much. It could be editing, but we don't see much of her. The way y'all going up for her. I mean, she's pretty. She could be cool, but we don't see her talk. But I just didn't like the way Jack was acting like things would have been so grotesquely different if he would have been paired up with Justine. We would just never know. At the end of the day, this challenge came down to the men. Were you able to hold your balance? Were you able to pull yourself up? Were you able to hold on to this rope? This came down to the men. Nonetheless, Callum and Liberty kind of now look like they might be what Liberty look like they might. No, they're both in the. I'll be damned. So Callum and Liberty they're both vulnerable. So now they're probably kind of thinking, oh Lord, what did I do? But this is how I would have paired everybody up. I would have put Imani. Callum should have picked Imani if he was smart. Callum should have picked Imani. If you want to really shake some shit up, you put Imani with Callum. You put Sally with Johnny because their communication is going to be trash. So they're going to lose. You put Jess with Jack. You put Courtney with Ray. You put Justine with EL. And then you put Liberty with Mike. That's how you do it. They weren't strategic in this alone. They weren't strategic in this enough for me. But let me know what you guys thought about this episode. Let me know how you guys felt about the recouplings. Who would you have recoupled with? Each other. I feel like that came out wrong. Who would y'all have recoupled? Y'all know what I meant to say. Again, 37 of you go ahead, hit that subscribe button, thumbs up the video, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.